Alright, now what?
That's my turn.
Well,
I
I mean, technically speaking, good old crocodile froze us in time. Anybody in this general area? So it's time to skip.
Does that include the rocks?
I mean, the rocks are hers. But yes, it would include the rocks, I guess, if you want to freeze them in time. But
This would be this one, this one, this one. No, I guess that one's out of it.
yeah, probably. Well, I'd probably say these two. This one's probably fine. But, yeah. So, it basically skips all these people's turns now.
Cool.
And it goes to her.
I mean, I mostly used my 2 turns. Sorry, Zuper, you got fucked.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's not like I had anything particular planned. So now, it seems that things have kind of changed a bit, because underneath the 4 of us, a massive pillar jutes up. Now, we're frozen in time, so we don't have time to react to this or anything. But, hold on. Actually,
Jaden, pay attention.
I don't know, is it gonna deal damage?
well, what you need to know is that it shoots them up into the air about a good, 5 feet. Nothing too major, but just a good amount. They go up into the air, and then this is a combo attack. So, they fall down. What juked them up before now has turned into spikes. They land on the spikes and take 5 damage apiece. Now, they aren't aware that they've taken 5 damage yet, but yeah, they've taken 5 damage.
Does that include the
jar
crocodile?
of fairies, right? How many does that heal?
I don't know.
Does that include the crocodile?
Yeah, it does. Crocodile got hurt too.
That was mean of her.
And then she says, "Onward!" And then these 3 just move forward, just pushing him back into his own difficult terrain.
Rocks. Well, let's see that roll, Zuper.
Oh, dude, it's
Never
a
mind.
1.
Onward!
All right. So
Rocks.
Now, this works almost kind of more funnily. They move towards him, but then they get absorbed into him. Now he's back at full health.
I want to reply in my normal voice. You dare defy a man who can speak with God.
It only works because he's also made of metal. So, yeah.
Who could speak with God? Gods?
I am one of the gods.
And then you see a number more rock piles just kind of scattered about.
Is she impressed? Can I give her a wink?
I can roll for that. Not that impressed.
Okay.
Oh, for my wink.
Alright,
I mean,
are we
that's what my
unfrozen in
roll
time?
was, but whatever. Yeah, you're unfrozen now.
That sounds pretty Ow!
Ow! What the fuck?
What the
just
fuck?
happened? Like he just loses his
Wait,
cool.
So I turn on my microphone and I activate speaker mode. Well,
You can't communicate with them. That's over.
I'm trying. It's for it's like a speaker on my head. No, it's just yelling at you. You've been impaled by spikes by the enemy.
What? What the hell? Wait. It's that Lev guy talking again. Fuck. Look. I'm making Chef Boyardee right now. Yeah, we got the beefaroni flavor. Don't tell him what flavor we got. He's gonna want some. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going back down.
Really? Good luck.
Call ends.
That's over. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I was
now,
I was yelling at you guys via speaker, but I guess the gods heard it, because of my amazing.
I mean, you still have the headset on your head.
Yeah, I do.
So you probably just turned it on when one of the
also-
rocks flew up and hit it and knocked it on.
Oh, also, I need to quickly say this one and this one are now spiky bushes. Just
Those two? Okay.
those two, and is this any of the ones that have just been sitting there?
These two have been frozen.
Those
I couldn't
two.
do it.
Okay. Well, those two were already those were already spiky.
And these are new.
Those are new. Yeah. All right.
It would only
Alright.
be the others.
So I'm gonna RP as Leonard, and I'm gonna ask Slime Dude, yo Lev,
All our turns
why
again.
exactly are we in a pile of spikes?
By the way, you're still in spikes. They're still there. I mean,
There's a 20 and a 19, so I better get goddamn good answer.
No, you got a 20.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking with that is... Oh, I can actually change a word now, because I'm Leonard. But on
Yeah, you
top
can-
of that,
it
what I
has to be a
wanted to do
card,
with this
but-
20, what I wanted to do with this 20 is that she's the one that sent us into the spikes. So I better get a good answer that makes the crocodile on her side now, because clearly she's the one that did that.
I mean, it can be argued that the crocodile is on your side, but that doesn't necessarily save you.
Well, let's hear a
Wait,
good answer, because I got a 20.
Can he change range or stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I can change a word.
You can
Or-
change, like, it has to be something that, like, it wouldn't be
You could
overpowered
change
to
my-
change it.
Can he change my plunder the booty so I can get treasure even though I'm not a booty raider?
What can I change?
Sure.
It doesn't...
Two treasures. Which is he gets rid of additional basically.
But, like, the problem is you're not plundering treasure as the booty raider. Like, when you're using plunder the booty, just because you use it doesn't mean you even got a treasure to begin with. Technically, that only works with the booty raider passive, where you have to roll an 18 or higher, and then you get a treasure. That plunders the treasure, and then therefore you get 2 additional. That's the way plunder the booty works.
Hey, I got a good idea. Let's change happy-go-lucky to Satan-go-lucky. Just something terrible like that.
I mean, even if... Like, the thing is, you've changed the title, but you have not changed the
Yeah,
card
I've not
text.
changed the card text.
Okay, but here's the thing. You could change nothing to everything. Everything will ever make you stop now. That would ruin the grammar.
Yeah,
You aren't allowed to ruin the grammar either.
no. I can change you. Like, I could say...
Give me a better range on my Nova Plume Staff or better damage. Please. I have no range.
Okay, I have a funny one. Look at Liar to the Core. You are incapable of conveying anything that is not truthful. The rest of the card art becomes impossible because you can't tell any truths or write any truth, even do hand motions that indicate truth. Basically, your liar, it disappears. It can't do anything anymore.
Anything that is
Well, it
not
would exist.
truthful.
It
But
would
the
just-
thing, that doesn't
So-
change the rest of the card, though. You're still
Yes, it does.
incapable.
No, yes, it does, because then it means that the Liar to the Core can't speak at all.
Okay, so that would, yeah, you would not be able to convey anything, therefore you might as well be dead, because...
Yeah, the Liar to the Core would die. If you
Like,
want that dead Zuper,
that
I can
would
kill it.
basically kill it, because it wouldn't be allowed to even operate anymore.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to operate. Do you want me to kill your Liar to the Core, Zuper?
It's basically the only RP I have with the guy, but at the same time...
Oh, I could also make the equality charm that he has equal to the total of your foes.
No, don't do foes, because that would make... Maximum stamina is now equal to all stamina of your total of... The highest stamina of all your allies.
That wouldn't change anything. Highest stamina of all your allies, so it would still target the highest stamina among your allies.
Total. Wait, no, that would destroy grammar.
It has to fulfill the grammar,
Yeah.
not be too overpowered when you change it, basically, is the condition. The reason why I don't usually let this happen too much is because this takes forever.
Yeah, I'm thinking about changing the universal remote. It's not easy to program rock objects. I
Don't do
just show
that,
it like
'cause that would
controlled
just
rocks.
be for the battle.
Okay.
Despite the name, it's not necessarily easy to program. That wouldn't change anything. You still wouldn't be able to program them.
It's not easy, but it's possible to program rocks.
Change. You could change... Your body is pretty strong, however.
Your body is very strong.
No, because it's the sentence.
Every part of your body is pretty
Strong,
however.
I can make it cute and make it friendly.
Would that flow with the rest of it, though?
Yes, you're rigid, pointy, and friendly. Yeah, I mean, you're rigid and pointy, Like, you point out other people's problems, but you're still friendly. You're still a happy guy. Eh.
I don't know. What do you? It's
I don't know.
it's your guy. You do what you
God,
want.
I did not expect a 20. It really does make it very crazy. All right, how about...
You can change or add one word. I guess you can also remove a word if
yeah.
that would somehow fulfill something, but I don't think that that's gonna happen in many situations.
Ross could give me better range or damage.
I could.
Could
Why is it
make
always
my
you that gets the ability?
you could make my stone form even stronger.
We can't make that stronger.
I'm really thinking about just making the lyre to the core not able to operate. I think that's
Just have
funny.
it die.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. You were
Wait,
incapable of
Ross.
conveying anything that
Wait,
is
Ross.
untruthful.
Yeah, but then we don't get to hear that amazing voice anymore.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
can
it's
hear
kind
its
of a-
inner monologuing.
It's just... So what you need to know is now that you've changed the word on it, it goes... and then it falls. And it just kind of slumps down. It's still there, though.
What the fuck just happened?
Nobody really
I
knows.
don't even know.
Is that what
so
you
yeah,
did?
Slime, you never told us exactly what happened. That was an RP. So why are we in spikes?
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, as the GM, I can tell you.
I
Alright, so...
screamed at you.
Well, actually, it was you asked Jaden's character, not like...
Yeah, I did ask Jaden.
So you have to ask Jaden why
Yeah.
he thinks.
It's a 20, so it better be a
Because-
good answer, Jaden.
I mean, I would tell you what it is, but you asked him, not the woman. So...
The enemy used this cool combo move on you. It stung you in the air and then slammed you down to spike.
And why was the alligator included in that?
I guess he was in range.
No. Well, guess you're dispendable then. Sorry, Crocodile. Everything in my 5 seconds is a lie.
I don't know. He's just like feeling absolute shit now. He's still standing up straight though. No matter what happens, he
It's
cannot
our turn.
stop.
He's an
feeling-
upstanding
He's
citizen.
an upstanding individual. He will still stand up.
Right. So we have all.
All
of
right.
these back.
Well, then I guess
Continue
it's
to
time for an adjective clause on the alligator. Because he
Magical.
is
I'm gonna use a
determined.
slogan. That's my thing, you douche.
I don't care.
19. He is super determined. But I
Okay,
don't know
wait.
what he would be determined to do.
So I'm gonna activate my
Something.
spell pinata.
He's now determined.
To
So
do something.
his plan of action, his epic choice. Yeah. I saw it funny. Anyway, his
yeah.
epic choice of life is to just
Do
fuck-
something.
He
So-
runs over
does
at
that
full
mean-
sprint, and he just kind of stands there. I mean, he was just determined to kind of run over. Unfortunately, he's already used his Lucine, so he can't, do that. So he's he's looking up at her, and he's just going, "Hey, so what was that about?" And she goes, "Look, man, you were in the 2x2 range. What do you want me to do about it? You should have picked your placement better. You're the one who fucking placed me. What? Why? Why are you saying that? I didn't choose where I was."
Oh no, they're devolving into what the campaign was last time. All right.
So wait, Zuper, how do you want to do
Alright.
that 20 on the spell pinata?
Oh, it was spell pinata. I don't fucking know what we should do with that. Some of us can't
It
even
gives us
take-
all a new permanent spell?
I guess. Just like a random permanent spell. We need to hurry up
Super.
this. I'm gonna
Mark of
Probably.
missile.
I'm probably gonna speed up this encounter because we don't have.
Yeah,
Sure,
we've been
blast.
just like dicking around this entire time, but it's fantastic at the same
I
time.
mean, it's fantastic, but we do need to progress. So it's
Ross.
okay.
Restoring rain.
Okay. Sure. So do I get my health back?
Pyroblast.
Do I get my health back?
You can use it. It was a spell pinata.
Ah, okay, cool.
I got a... It's a permanent spell, though. I got a permanent pyroblast.
God, I literally can't, like... I'm gonna have to lower her stamina pretty hard here.
Alright, since as a media bonus action, because I can use it, I'm gonna cast Pyroblast.
Oh dear. Do you have Fireball?
No. Which means it only does 15, but the 20 still incinerates. I'm going to Fortune Potion.
Oh, okay. You want to re-roll that? I was like, that's a fucking 2. I mean, that's not doing fuck.
4, 6.
Man, what a 4, 5, 6.
Hey, that's a Yahtzee thing. That's a 3 in a row.
Unfortunately, you don't have a card that makes that work, so no, that is not.
Well, you launch a fireball kind of close to her.
You shoot the pyroblast.
Wait,
It
I
kind
did that
of.
completely wrong, Zuper. I re-roll the die up to 3 times.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, you did the same thing either way.
Wait, Zuper.
What?
Point of providence me.
Okay, I'll coin a
No,
providence.
it'll turn into
but
like a level 99 pyroblast.
if it's a
That's
coin,
not a
though.
coin yet. It's not a coin.
If we're supposed to believe that you rolled that as if it were a coin,
Go get that goddamn coin.
Let's get a fucking coin.
Yeah, I know.
Here, use this. Flip this. Flip the fairies.
I have a hold on.
Actually, flip this bitch. You're allowed to flip this bitch.
It wouldn't work that well though, because it, like when you go to do the flip, it just kind of,
Yeah.
you know, you hit. R.
It was a heads.
It goes up. It's always heads, guaranteed. Yeah, that's the problem.
All right,
How
we
does
flip.
this even
All right, let's go Washington.
I think you just toss it. That's how you do it.
Let's go Washington. That's a heads.
All right. Well, that helps this a little bit. The fireball.
I have to give her the I'm sorry look as I do it, and it just comes out my mouth.
The fireball.
No,
Fireball,
not the crocodile.
It spews forth, and all you know is that you don't see her anymore. That's what you need to know.
The crocodile's also
Well, wouldn't
dead.
this
He
rock
got
be
hit by it.
destroyed too?
Yeah, the rock's
the
gone
rock
too.
is. Well, pretend that the rock wasn't even where it was. Anyway,
No!
these disappear. Although some of those spikes were just like, well, shit, man. They exploded, dealt like minuscule damage. But it didn't matter anyway. But it didn't really matter anyway because you're just gonna heal before the next encounter.
Not the crocodile.
No, he died.
He was my favorite character.
He actually, yeah. I mean, that's your fault. You killed her.
No.
Well, you don't know that she's dead. She's just not there anymore. By the way, her gimmick, if you couldn't tell, is being able to manipulate minerals. Specifically iron for the most part. And when I said that there was a spiky feeling thing inside of him, that's because on a normal person, I would go, well, that's your blood. I'm manipulating the iron in your blood and making it into a blade. In his case, he's already made of iron.
Well, I mean,
So I just manipulate the iron in... Yeah, he's made of metal, whatever. I just manipulate the metal that he is and hurt him
So,
somehow.
Zuper.
So that would have hurt really bad. If,
So,
like,
Zuper.
He's still got a blade in him, though. So that's...
This is a JoJo stand, correct?
Vaguely, yeah. It's based
Yeah.
vaguely on Metallica.
It's a JoJo stand.
I know it.
What do you just assume that I've got my crit now? It is vaguely based on Metallica, but I didn't really do as overpowered as Metallica is, because if I did as overpowered as Metallica is, you would lose. There would just be no argument.
Brothers, sisters, we have lost 2, if not more, children of the Rokesh line today.
Oh,
This is a
also,
sad day.
as a little bit of fluff text here, this is one of the classes that I said I would like make a no card class, just a class that tells you what they do, and you have fun with it, however you see fit. This was one of those. So it gives you a basic idea of how you can do that type of shit. Like, you can even go as far as, well, shit, you have iron in your blood? Well, I can manipulate that and fuck you over. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna let people play as these things because really overpowered. But, yeah.
Everyone, I believe it is time to gather round for story time with Leonard. As we all know, today we have lost a very, very important friend to us, and his name was, well, actually, he never gave us a name, so let's give him a name right now. We're going to call him Carl the Crocodile. Carl the Crocodile was a short-lived man. He was a lovely man, I think. I actually don't know what his gender was, but he came out of the woodwork, and he was a lovely little being. He never floated across the water, though he was a dial. He changed the clock, though it only resulted in him getting spiked. He ran forward to confront destiny head first, and paid with his life. I think we should all remember who he is. Carl the Crocodile. You will live forever in our hearts. As the rock that you are.
Yeah! Alright.
That was your magnum opus, brother.
I'm giving...
Also, I get to change a word now.
No.
So, because I rolled a 20, I get to change a word. So that means I'm probably going to change my, acute. I'm going to change acute to being friendly. Actually, you know, I could change something else about your liar to the core.
I'm just trying to find something that I need for the next encounter. God, I hope that I still have this thing and I didn't, like, accidentally delete it or something. Maybe it's in there somewhere?
So if I change liar to the core and say, you may tell the truth, then you are only able to speak the truth.
I don't...
If you attempt to lie to counteract this, but you can't lie because you're not able to convey anything that's not truthful. So therefore, you're just allowed to speak the truth. That's all you're allowed to do. So I could change your liar to the core.
I mean, even if you did that, though, it's worth noting that all that will do is it will make it tell what it believes to be the truth. It does not necessarily mean
true, but
that
at least
you have an all-knowing being.
It's going to unleash your character, Zuper. Your character's not going to be bound by it anymore.
Yes, of course. The ridiculous amount of...
Ross, can you just give me more range? 'Cause I need it.
Why do you need more range?
Jen, I don't think... I just don't think it's fun to manipulate, like, the numbers on things.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it, but it's just not fun.
Wait!
You can, it would destroy the,
What can I do to change this one? What can I do to change this one?
The ability of Fredor God to help you and have your prayer answered. Sometimes. Other times, things just get worse. Once you're found, you have the ability to pray. This will present you with an option to pick 2 items. One will make the encounter easier by revealing something useful. The other, well, let's say you don't want to pick the other. I love how I worded it in such a way that you can't fuck that one too much. Like, because it's very easy to fuck up the grammar on that.
well, all you have to do is just say, one will be easier. Well, it says, one will make the encounter easier by revealing something useful. The other, well, let's just say, pick the other.
No, how about...
That's like really strange though. Let's just say pick the other. But that wouldn't fix anything. That would still... Oh, okay.
It would always make the one that's not easiest.
How about we just make it twice or thrice per combat?
Yeah, make it once more, because it doesn't say... Yeah, just make it...
Okay, well, like...
Thrice per...
Thrice
to
per
make
combat.
it more times.
So you can make... We can make it so that you can talk as much as you want, but I'm not just going to give you a fuck ton of item choices here. Because then...
It's one
like
item choice, but I can still talk to them as much as I want.
Wait.
That makes... I would...
That's fine. I just don't want, like, Devil's Advocate would be fun if you could change that, so that it would be he has to agree with us always.
Yes.
I don't
think so. You seemingly refuse to accept a conclusion. You
You
always
seemingly-
refuse to accept the conclusion. Oh no!
Seemingly
So we're
always.
watching
Oh
how you-
god, we don't need that.
That's
you seemingly
amazing.
never refuse to accept the conclusion without first considering the alternatives. Every time a group decision is... No, but that still doesn't fix it, because it just
Yeah,
continues with
yeah.
that.
I
Well,
made sure to make that
Just
hard.
do the god one. I want to be able to just annoy the crap out of the gods.
How often? So make it twice or thrice per combat?
No, it would be always for annoying talking.
You have the
but
ability
that-
to always pray to a god to help you and have your prayers answered. Sometimes, other times things will just
And
get
then-
worse. Yeah, I'll say you always have the
once
ability to
per
pray to the
combat, You
gods.
get presented with the option.
Alright, so yeah, you always have the ability to pray to the gods.
One, it's not praying, more like annoying the sin
Yeah,
out
alright.
of them until they
So,
accept.
yeah, you always have the ability to pray to the gods. But it doesn't help you at all.
Guess what? He's like, he basically touches my headset, right? And I'm like,
so
Yes.
What's this?
all right, let's call Brian. Calling Brian.
Oh my god. Oh god, you want to call Brian? Alright, hold on.
The
What do you want to say to him?
I
yeah, you
don't
gotta
know.
send a message.
You can't just
I'm
like
calling-
call
I'm-
Brian, you know? Okay, I guess he would say, "Who the fuck is this?"
I'm on an important date right now.
It's me, Lev, your buddy.
Get the fuck off my line!
How'd you even get my number?
Remember when you said you thought I couldn't do anything? Well, now I can call you whenever I want.
Did he ever say that though?
I don't think he ever did.
But my
He's like, I never said that.
I never even fucking said that! What is the fuck is wrong with you?
I think the real question.
Oh god,
you should be-
okay, I can't do whisper yelling because now that hurt my throat. Fuck. Oh god, that fucked.
Brian
that hurt
hung
really
up.
bad.
Boop,
Ah,
boop.
that actually fucking hurt. Alright.
I am like Brian.
I might not have this randomized. I may just pick these off the list because these are funny as shit. Just trust me, this next encounter should be fun.
Would you like
As
to
long as
try
you guys-
talking to a different god?
Oh, breakthrough.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we do this, and then we can do this, and it'll be pretty easy.
So would
This
you
could-
like to try?
Alright. P.S. You could probably beat this encounter in 5 minutes if you really just do not play fun. Like, you figure out his secret, and you're like, I guess I just want to end this. Because trust me, if you figure out his secret, you'll probably want to play with it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna play with this.
Wait,
I'll be
so,
back.
alright.
I'll be back in a second.
Ross, I'm calling one of your gods.
Which god would you like to collect call?
Random.
Randomizing. So go to Kohashi.
Hello.
Kose.
Hello.
Sugaminaito.
Hang
Yo, Ray, you don't need to do the voice. It's clear that this person knows you're fucking around. Oh, I just like to do the voice. Okay, come on. Hey, who is this? Who is this person?
This is Lev, the Slime King.
Lev. Where have I heard that name before? Shit. Ray. No, fuck, not Ray. I'm Ray. Dude, you really need to stop taking the drugs. No. They are for me. And you know that.
Hell.
Who the hell's Lev?
Wait, is it?
Lev.
It was what again?
Yeah, I don't know any Lev. Do you know any Lev? No, I don't know any Lev.
I'm Lev, Slime God.
Oh god, he sounds like one of Todd's friends. Tell you what, Slime Buddy, I think you have the
If
wrong
we-
number. I'm going
Wait,
to
yes.
try putting you
Did
on
we
Todd's
add
line.
one? Did we fucking add a guy?
I'm going to
over
try
here?
putting you on
I hit
Todd's
the
line.
random button.
Here. Bling. Alright, Tode. What are you doing, Consuevo? My name is not Consuevo, it's Ray. Now look, Look, bud. I think I have someone on the line for you. Oh yeah, I was actually expecting a call. It should be my landlord, Denise. This does not sound like Denise, Castle. You might want to take the phone from here. We're ready to call. Don't ever call us again. Okay, hello?
Hi.
Oh, for fucking hell. Look, bud, I don't have I don't have direct lines to the floor people yet, so,
I just want to let you know that I gained a awesome power, and I can now make all the gods accept my calls without them even wanting to.
what?
Jesus Christ, this is beautiful.
You can do this?
What?
Yep.
What?
What's even happening?
How?
I'm not paying attention. What did he say?
I'm the Slime King.
No. You shouldn't have this power. How did you get this power?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your dad?
The line ends. Boop, boop.
I immediately
sorry.
make him answer the call.
See, Ross, this is what you get. You shouldn't have said always.
Hello?
You just put fucking always on there instead of sometimes.
Who are you? Who are you?
For the sake of, for the,
innocent, smiling.
for the sake of, moving this forward.
And
Some goblins move out.
And wait, sorry, gotta go. There's some goblins. Bye.
We're sorry.
And call.
You have reached an area of no connection. Please enter somewhere with more bars.
Anyway, these goblins
I know
say,
what I'll have Leonard fix next time.
Anyway, these goblins say, hey, guys, you gotta want to turn back. This is not a place for you. Just trust us on this. There's a guy up ahead. And, you don't want to fight him. But if you are gonna fight him, because it's the only way you can get out of this place. See how there's fucking walls all over this fucking place? Only way you can get out is beat that guy. Now here's the problem. He can do a lot of things. So we can give you accounts on what we saw, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win. We gave up. We were tired of that. We couldn't possibly beat him. We were done.
Hey,
So,
I
you can ask if you want.
got
what
a
he can
bit of
do.
a question for you. So why the fuck are you living in the cave of the guy who you said you don't want to associate yourself with?
He never comes up this way. What do you want us to say? It's a pretty good place, though. Look at this fireplace. There's some huts. It's great. It's great for us. We each have our own little house. Why wouldn't we live here? It's even protected. See those magical walls that you seem to have broken, by the way? That's kind of rude. Those magical walls were pretty protective, actually. We kind of liked them. Kept all the weirdos out. You see all those fucking weirdos out there? There's a whole lot of weird shit out there.
There's
It's
a
pretty
whole lot
great,
of weird
right?
shit everywhere. Yeah,
They
actually,
were
I agree with that.
really
Understandable.
Weird.
They have
What?
every reason to be in here.
One bar connected.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can I borrow your house real quick?
What? I mean, no? You're kind of too big for it, actually. I
Wait
feel
a
like
minute.
It's really only a good size for a goblin, to be honest. I mean, I don't know why you would want to go in there.
To talk to God.
Well, I can't argue with that one.
I guess. I mean, if you want to go in, just be my guest, but there's not much to see there.
You have 5 bars! You have gone 2 bars past the limit! This house is the highest of qualities in calling conference. You may call any of the gods.
I want to call the father of all gods.
The father of all gods. Okay. Hello.
Hi,
Who is this?
this is Lev, the Slime King.
Liv.
Oh, trying to become Slime God. I've talked to like 8 gods now, and a goddess.
Could I have a name of your reference that you're calling me from?
I didn't really reference anyone. I just called the number.
So,
Kind of talk to all of them.
so you're telling me you're trying to apply for Slime God, but you haven't even submitted a resume, you haven't scheduled an interview, you haven't submitted any online forms, and you have not done anything that would possibly get us in order to interview you for any position at our company.
Well, I
God
did submit
Enterprises.
those 10,000 soul workers by slaughtering them all. Families.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. We run the God and Father Business Corporation over here in West Point.
I wish I had my voice changer working.
We mostly just
Yeah.
deal in water production, specifically water tanks.
Wait, do you know Ted?
I'm sorry,
Ted.
Ted?
Yes.
No, I don't know a Ted.
Oh fuck, this thing is broken. This house is broken.
Call ended. By the way, Jaden, it was Todd, not Ted.
Yeah, I know.
So the father was just like, who's this Ted?
Who the fuck is this? Oh, that was a weird call. Hey, Todd! What, Dad? I'm busy
I'm a-
trying to hide from my life from a stalker. What else is new?
Mr. Goblin, I'm sorry, but
Okay.
The
we-
fuck?
Are we done here?
Can't hear. You?
Oh, Jaden died.
He died. Yeah, he did. That was...
Jaden dead.
What a nice time to die, by the way. That's some good shit. I heard a weird sound, though, so it might be like... Somebody might have walked in. It might be... Mike died? Okay. I thought that I heard, like, a sound, and I was like, what, did your mom burst in and say, go to bed? Because that kind of is what it sounded like happened. That kinda happened.
That's kind of pleasant.
Haps. Happens
Haps
a
a
lot.
lot.
But I'm like...
Whoop. There we go.
I'm like out. I'm like out. Yeah. I bet you are like out. Out install lock, get bitches. What the fuck? I don't even know what you're saying. Get rich, I guess. I guess if you do, install a lock... Oh, okay, I get it. You lock your door. I get you. I see what you do.
I got a new mic.
A new mic. Man, you went over to a fucking store and bought a new mic? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, not even
Yes.
Todd could do it that fast.
But
Yeah,
as I was saying, is that a snake?
Yeah, it's a snake. It's a snack.
What?
I was telling this Mr.
Don't
Goblin
erase
his
that.
house was broken,
Don't erase that.
and then
screen.
I had to break his house.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? My house is great. It has like 5 bar connections.
Beach.
Anyway,
You know what guy named
you're gonna move
Ed?
forward, or you just gonna, stay here? If you guys want to hang out here, I guess that's cool. But I mean,
Guys, was I
Ah,
talking to Ted or Tom
I think it
or
was.
Todd?
Yeah, it was
or-
definitely.
or
It was Todd. Yeah.
Todd? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Welcome back to your
God.
5-star connection.
Father of gods.
Hello?
It was Tom. His name is Tom.
What the? Is this you again? Look,
It's left.
I don't know who you're reaching here, but I don't know any Tom. I know a Todd. Todd is about as close as I can get. I have a son named Todd. Is that who you're looking for?
Maybe. Can you put him on the phone real quick? I'll be able to tell then.
Oh my god. Fine. Todd! What, Dad? Look, can you just get to the phone? Like, this guy seems to really be bothering me. Who is it? I don't know. I don't know who it is. Here, you talk to him. Hello?
Now, Dad. You got that? Dad.
How did you get our number?
Remember, I know all of the numbers.
Hey, Dad. What?
Call disconnected.
We're changing our number, right? Why? Because we are? Any particular reason? Because we are. Okay, we are. We are. Boop.
I heard a boop.
I called
There was a boop.
disconnected.
What does that
Actually-
boop mean?
I'm fucking like watching YouTube. Oh, here. Anyway, yeah. So that boop presumably means the call ended. That's what I thought.
The call already
they
ended.
on their end. I ended it. That was a conversation between them.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Your house can stay. I might come back here and visit sometimes.
Oh.
I guess that's cool if that's what you want to do. There's not much
Cool.
to see here though. I mean, you guys look
Have
pretty strong.
500
Maybe you could.
gold.
You guys look pretty strong. Maybe you could beat that guy up ahead. I don't know. We couldn't do it. We're a bunch of goblins. What do you expect from us? We can tell you what we can about that guy. Just ask us and we'll tell you what we know. Or you could just go forward blindly. That's also a possibility. I don't fucking care.
Yes.
Incoming call.
Yeah. Back to YouTube.
Hold on 1 second.
Incoming call.
Accept call.
Hello? Hey there. Hello? Is this Lev? Hey, this is Don. So I'm getting some of these really weird calls from Todd, and basically it's saying that you're kind of creeping in on his number. Is that true?
I don't know a Todd. You mean Tom?
Okay, look, never mind. So I've actually been GPSing your location, and I found that you're inside the cave of that guy. Yeah, I actually know a lot about this guy. I did my last history report on him.
Do you?
You really don't want to fuck with this guy. You kind of want to kill him really fast. It's sort of how you're going to have to do it. But, yeah, I'm going to let things play out and tell you what. I installed a chip into my computer. It should make it easier to talk to me. I think while you're on the go, you might want to route all calls to me. And don't try to call Todd. Like, at all.
And he said, what's your name? See, listen.
Like I said, I'm Don. I'm Don. You just call me, alright?
Don.
Don. Yeah, remember me. It's like a mob boss. The Don. Like that thing, right?
Oh, I have my own mob. You want to see me with a picture?
Yeah, that's great, Alright, I'm just gonna let you go. So, call me if you need anything. Just don't call Todd. He leaves some really weird calls every time you call. Later.
Okay. Bye. Call disconnected. Okay. So, all of these calls, by the way, I've had on speaker, so everyone could clearly hear.
We're just really confused. We're like listening, but we don't understand what the fuck is going
Like,
on.
yeah, we're just like letting you do your shit.
It's just you
care
do
anymore.
you. You do you.
We're
Lev.
like, my guy's like just sitting over there reading a book because he's a grammar Nazi. He probably likes books. Just reading a book. It's like, oh, are we gonna move on anytime soon? I guess not.
What you reading over there, pal?
Ah, fuck, I need to come up with a book name. Do I have a book on my character? I doubt it, but it would be convenient.
Wait, I have a book.
You have a book? There you go. Punk's Guys... No, I couldn't. I'm not allowed to read that one. I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to... Oh, A Boy in His Hat Rat. I could read that one. Yeah,
It's
we'll
long,
see.
wordy, and overwinded, but yeah, it has proper English.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Boy in his
I'll
hat
read-
rat? Oh,
Boy in
hey,
His
yeah,
Hat Rat.
I
That's
am,
what he's reading.
I'm familiar
Hey.
with that book. I actually went to college with the guy who wrote that book.
Oh, that's pretty impressive, actually.
Leonard did?
I'm just kidding. I actually haven't. I've been stuck
Oh,
in my
fuck
house.
you then, I guess. I
I've been
don't know.
stuck in my house for the past 30 years of my life, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean
That's pretty-
Great Blackfire? That guy.
Oh my fucking god, please. Yeah.
Okay. Boys, can we
He
get a
tried
move
to
on?
slice off my face.
Can we get a move on, boys? We got important stuff to do.
Wait, he
Yeah.
didn't tell me the monster's weakness.
The monster's weakness, they don't know that. All they can tell you is various facts that they learned while fighting him. Well, various things they saw,
Fine.
rather.
Look, just tell us what you know, I guess.
Well, like, how much do you want to know? I mean, we can keep telling you things, but I guess we'll just start you off with one piece of information here.
Tell us one information.
We, when we fought him, one of the first things he did was he summoned this, like, guy who appeared to be made of lava. It was really strange. It looked really intimidating, and no matter what we did, it really wouldn't die. But despite it having really big and flashy attacks, we didn't really seem to get hurt that much. It was just kind of, across
Wait,
the board.
Zuper, I think I figured it out.
Okay, well, what's your theory?
My theory is...
Whatever the goblins tell us are the things that it has.
To some extent.
Yeah, so we should listen to all the goblies.
Yeah, if you want to keep talking to them, keep talking to them. It's great.
So, if we listen to Ross, if we listen to the goblins, the boss gets harder.
Not necessarily. I have a list of like 100 things that could happen. It does not.
That sounds really funny, actually.
It does not necessarily mean
We
that
need
things
to
are going to
test
get
and play
harder.
this. Let's go, guys.
Aww.
So you're just. No, okay, it's fine. Don't worry. It's
Just
not
for
your.
now. We
It's
can
not
go
your
back.
only chance, guys. It's not a big deal.
I think it's
Anyway.
hilarious if we just keep listening and then like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
Well, don't worry. It gets worse and worse while you're fighting him anyway.
Where are we
so
going?
Okay,
You don't
yeah.
need the goblins to make this happen.
Alright, so we all rest at the bonfire and save our game.
Yeah, pretty much. This fellow is just kind of in the water. You know, he rises out.
Can we see him?